Greetings, friends. In this video I wanted to talk about how color is metaphysical. A color is not just that which you see. It has no particular place or grounding in material reality. It has a transcendent reality which is metaphysical because it is a category, it is perhaps one of the energies in the world which is created by God as part of a dynamic reality. You still experience the energies of colors in other ways than direct sight. So even if you're colorblind, you can experience the deeper reality of color. The Orthodox clergy change their vestments periodically during the year. Now, this reflects some realities about color. They have orange vestments, purple vestments, green vestments, sometimes white, or if I mentioned that already, but maybe a few others. And there's particular reasons why they do this. Now, not all cultures use colors the same way and for the same reasons, but there are some meanings of color which are common to many cultures, and there are some deeper truths. Let's think about some of the different colors. I'm not going to think about every color because yellow, whatever, pink, that pink is kind of almost a toxic color. But let's think about a color like silver, which we think of the metal silver, we think of the moon. I mean, this is how it's been understood historically. And I think there is some intuitive truth there. And the moon is also associated with intuition. It's associated with mind. The silver is bright. It's a bright light. It's also a cold light. It reflects, it conducts. That is the energy of silver in the world. Then there is gold, which is the metal gold, indestructible like silver. It is the sun. It is a bright light and a warm light. It projects. It is grand. Gold is the royalty. Gold is the lion. Then there is green. Green is vegetation, life, fertility, abundance. It is springtime. It is springtime now. And green absorbs. This is partly my musings here, so you can correct me if you disagree with me. But the point is that there are qualities and there are physical things which we may observe, and then there are also actions and behaviors. There are energies of colors. Keep that in mind here. That's what I'm trying to show here. Purple is not as common in the world, and it's not as common even in cultural expression, except because it was reserved as the imperial color. Purple is the color of the cloak of the Emperor of Rome. It is the universal. It is the imperial. It binds us. And then there is blue. Blue is as the blue sky above us. That is the blue, which our ancient ancestors have always known. Blue is the daytime. It is water and the ocean. It is the sky, movement, life. It is also life, like green. It's life. Maybe you could say even a color like gold can be life as well, but certainly blue is life, but it is neutral. It envelops us. It is the enveloping world. Whatever you think of planet Earth, if it's a real planet or not, it is shown as mostly blue. It is enveloping us in the world. Then there is red, which signifies blood and sacrifice, passion, fiery wrath, war, wine, strawberries, and lust, sensuousness. The real blood of the world, the minerals of the world, the coppers of the earth are red. Mars in the sky is red. And this is all part of the world that God created, so I'm not trying to be an alchemist here. I'm not trying to be, into, pagan worldviews, because the ancients also understood things about colors, so I hope you can be sophisticated enough to understand that. I'm not saying we're ruled by colors or colors are gods that rule us. There may be a deeper reality, however, in the world which God created, which involves colors. That's all I'm trying to say here. Orange, I originally categorized with red, but orange is more about transition, the boundary. It has almost more significance culturally, spiritually than red, because the Orthodox do wear orange vestments for part of the year. I don't think they wear red vestments. Black. Black is the night, Hades, the pit, outer space. It's death, mourning, fate. And black is following you, like death follows you and surrounds you, like death surrounds us in the world. White. White is purity, eternity, sanctity, the Holy Spirit. It is snow, the star in the sky, the cloud. And then those are pretty much the main colors that I thought of, because not every color is on the same level of significance. You can't exhaustively go through every color that could possibly be seen, but there are a few other additions I have here, like gray. Gray is the only other significant color, I think. Gray is related to silver. I think there's an interesting relationship between gray and silver, because silver is gray, but gray is not necessarily silver. Like, gray is an aspect of silver, but silver is something more than just gray. But just mere gray still has significance as the stone or the rock, and the elephant, and old age, wisdom, Gandalf the Grey as the archetype. Copper. Copper is almost, I was thinking like copper is like a red version of silver. It's not really, but it has some of that luminosity of silver, that reflective power. And I think in some cultures it was a spiritual color, but it's also connected with green because copper oxidizes and it becomes green. It actually looks kind of nice. So as we go through different seasons of the year, we notice certain colors. And the colors themselves are not merely in the physical world, they have a deeper transcendent reality.